Hey guys, welcome to my January Fauxbonichi flip through. So this is the first flip through of the year. Highly requested, and I've had loads of people asking me if they were going to. I was going to do another flip through, and of course, if you guys are happy to see them, I'm happy to share. So I'm starting to get a little bit on the chunky side because over Christmas I added a lot of washi tape and stickers and all that kind of stuff, and as you can see, my cover is slowly getting various stickers on it because some people have very kindly been fueling my sticker addiction, and I love my stickers, so I'm building a slow collection up on my cover. So yeah, I guess let's just hop straight into the flip through. So, at the beginning of the year, I was really poorly. I had an ear infection, so I didn't necessarily start off the year with as much gusto as I ended the year. You know, that was kind of like the end of the year, and we had a really chilled out Christmas break, and it was kind of like, you know, getting back into the swing of things and then getting poorly, so yeah, we didn't really do that much. So I've kind of, some days there's like loads of writing, some days there's not, but you know, you can see that again. So as I said, I started off with a cold, which is why I've got a nose and a poorly me, and I turned into a big old snot monster. That's a snot monster, guys. Yeah, I did think that I would start documenting some of the books that I'd started and finished. But I haven't done that, and I haven't actually read that much this year either. I just haven't had, I don't know, I should make more time for reading because I do love to read, and I'm going to start, I think I will start documenting my books. So because I was poorly, I watched a lot of TV and a lot of films, and nothing else was really going on, so there wasn't really much to journal about because I was just ill. So I watched Coraline. If you didn't know, that's my attempt at drawing Coraline. So I watched that. And then I watched Nightmare Before Christmas. So that was just my attempt at sketching The Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, so did I watch that? For some reason I suddenly thought I'd watch them on the same day, but I didn't. No, I didn't. So, but anyway, I was watching a lot of TV. So yeah, that's my Nightmare Before Christmas, my Jack and Sally. I went to the doctors because I thought I'd just got a cold. I didn't realise it had turned into an ear infection. So I went to the doctor. So that's supposed to be the antibiotics that they gave me. And there's my massive ear because it felt like my ear was huge. It just, I don't know, it felt like my ear was huge. And this grey around me is supposed to be like the fog because I very much felt like my head was surrounded in fog. I felt absolutely lousy. So yeah, 12th night, and we usually sort of celebrate 12th night and do something special when we take the Christmas decks down and I cook and that kind of stuff, but not this year. So the next day, the antibiotics had felt like they'd, you know, I don't know. I know antibiotics don't kick in that quickly, but I felt a lot better, and I had a shower, and it just kind of, it's just little things, isn't it? That's why I like to journal and stuff. It's like, I know, you know, taking a shower, I mean, I take a shower daily in the morning anyway, but it's just like these little snippets of life that we document that kind of is why I journal. It's really hard to explain sometimes, but it's just, I don't know, just like recording all those little snippets of mundane life that's just interesting. There we go. And just like, you know, I felt a lot better, so I went on the computer and just, you know, it's these things that we'll look back on when we're older, and, you know, yeah. So I was feeling much better, so I sat down and recorded a vlog of me in front of the camera. Yeah, baked potato, just like real heartwarming kind of food. So I've started to feel much better, so, and I cooked a really nice meal. I don't know, just like, documenting food is just interesting to see what kind of thing you eat. And I've said this before, like, what we eat and what we wear, the cars we drive, the holidays we go on, Alright, maybe not the holidays because they're special, but little things like what we eat, what we wear, when we're living in the here and now, we take it for granted and we don't think that much of it. It doesn't seem that special. But I can assure you that if you had a journal like this of your grandparents or your great-grandparents, you would just be so interested to see what they ate on a daily basis, because it changes. You know, trends and stuff like that changes. So to just see that they ate a burger and fries, you'd be like, you know, if they ate the equivalent back then, you know, it'd be like, oh, that's really strange. Or you know, you look at your parents' photos of the 70s and be like, oh, they're wearing flares, you know, that kind of stuff. So it's just these little moments of our life that are just so, at the time, right here, right now, they seem dull, they seem boring, they seem inconsequential, but when we look back on them, they just mean so much more. They have so much more weight, they have so much more interest. Just do it. Trust me, just do it. And I've discussed that kind of thing quite a lot. Finishing up some of the chocolate orange. That's supposed to be a Terry's chocolate orange in a wrapper. It looks like a washing machine, but there we go. We went for a walk, but went to Cambridge and did a bit of shopping, and we went for a walk along the River Cam. And I don't know, I was just little sketch. It's a really pants scenery picture, but it's in there anyway. And we saw lots of little robins, so it's my little quirky robin. But you know, it's your journal. It's not the world's greatest artwork, but it's instantly a visual representation of what you saw that day, so it instantly snaps you back to you know, when you were there and your memories and everything like that. So that's why I do it. Yes, we ended up, you guys probably know this already, because if you've watched my other channel, I vlogged about it, and if you've seen my photos on Instagram, you've seen it. We went to the pet shop, to Pets at Home, to buy food for the girls, and our Pets at Home, well, most Pets at Home have like a little adoption centre, and our Pets at Home is fairly close to an animal shelter, and they work quite closely with them, and they have like posters up and stuff. Anyway, there were these two baby bunnies up for adoption, and we came home with them. Oh dear. So yes, we ended up coming home with two rabbits, Florence and Luna. And so yeah, that's kind of documented. But another thing that's really good is we now know, you know, when you look back and you kind of think, oh, you know, when did we get them? How long have they been with us? It's documented. We know exactly when they came to live with us. You know, just little reasons like that why I think it's important to keep a journal, and why I like to keep a journal. Just some like little snippety bits, you know, like number 6. I can't believe that we currently have 6 animals in the house, you know, and they're eating out of carrot and home, you know, just little silly snippets like that. We love the bunnies, so they're settling in really well, and everybody has taken to them, and they've warmed everybody's hearts. It's nice to have babies again. All my animals are rescues, or have been rescues, and it's just nice to have babies, because we've had, you know, we've taken on older animals, so it's really nice to have babies. So John's sister, she's in New Zealand. She was going away for quite a long time, and she was going to be there over her birthday, so we all got together as a family to have a meal and everything. So that's like me and John with his brother, his wife, his brother and his brother's wife, his sister and his sister's boyfriend, and his mum and dad. Yes. We bought my best friend's baby, who's also my goddaughter, a bouncing Tigger for her birthday. And I go and see my friend a lot because she's my best friend. She's been my best friend since we were 5 years old. and I spent a long time. She absolutely adores this Tigger, and I spent a long time playing with her and the Tigger, and I was just crawling on the floor, and we were laughing, and I know her head is bigger than my head, but you know, it's just a fun, quirky little picture just to document the time that we spent together. Luna has this habit of jumping up on the sofa. She's the only rabbit that does that, but it's kind of quite cute. We'll be sitting there and she'll just suddenly jump up with us. And it's just those cute little, sweet little things that are just nice to document. Because she might not do that forever. And it's kind of, you know, sweet just to look back on it, really. And a day that I just felt really tired. That's making me yawn just looking at that. I think I was just still kind of recovering from being ill and stuff. So just a bit yawny. That's all the girls together enjoying a nice big portion of kale that their granny bought them. So John's mum and dad came round to see the new additions and bought them some kale, which they all liked. The baby bunnies went and had their jabs at the vets. And John, this is another good thing, like John bought and planted a Victoria plum and a conference pear tree. And planted them, and it's just things like that, like I document in my journal, because then it will be like in years to come, it will be, you know, oh, how long have we had the pear tree now, when did we put it in, and when are we expecting fruit, that kind of thing. So goes in the journal. A very blue page. Some days I really don't want that much colour, like I quite like all the white in between. Other days I really like colour and am really into colour. It just depends on what day I'm having, and sometimes I use watercolour just to kind of fill in the gaps, and other times I will grab one of my distress stains and just quick, because the thing with the distress stain, it is quick colour, you don't have to spend much time doing it. So, obviously, I can't remember what happened on Monday, but obviously I just drunk a lot of tea. I just felt in a snuggly-buggly kind of mood, and it was all about the tea. Obviously, I went to IKEA. It's me with my best friend and our other friend. We went to Aquafit. My friend's pregnant, and bless her, she's overweight, and the doctor has told her that she needs to lose some weight. So, we're all supporting her and going to Aquafit together. Did a photo shoot with my best friend's baby. Cold. Just I had these stickers that someone sent me very kindly, and I've been saving them because they were sort of snowy, and that I've been saving them, and I was finally able to start using them. See, this is ridiculous. Is it worth documenting? I don't know. I just liked it. It was a big thing for the day. I change our sheets every Friday. I'm very religious. I change our sheets every Friday. It's just a routine that I'm in, and there is just something about clean sheets, isn't there? When you've got clean sheets on the bed and it's all crisp and fresh and nice, you get into bed and it's all just like, ah, this is lovely. So yeah, that's why that's there. Using some more stickers. Just a different angle, like drawing a different angle to a bath, because I've drawn a bath before. I know I've drawn a bath before. It's like, because some people say like your days are the same and what do you draw? I don't know. I just find different elements of the day. I can't find it now. There, okay, there's a bath. So that there was a sideways view of me in the bath. And there was like a head-on view of the bath. They're just experimenting. You know, people sort of say like they don't necessarily know what to document. Like their life isn't that interesting. I just had a bath, guys. You know, that isn't necessarily that interesting, but it goes in the journal. I changed the sheets. You guys do that regularly too, no doubt. And that's not like that massively interesting, but it goes in the journal. I drank tea. It goes in the journal. It's just stuff, everything just goes in the journal. John painted the dining room. I'm not allowed to paint the house because I am useless at it and I get it everywhere. So while John was downstairs painting, I was upstairs doing my own painting in my journal. and we went for a really nice walk. This one is fairly self-explanatory. I worked all day and then I was tired. So, and you know, and some days I just want to create or do something creative, but don't necessarily want to put a lot of thought into it. So this is just one of those days where I'm just literally sitting on the sofa whilst watching telly, doodling and painting in my journal. No thoughts gone into it. You know, I'm not sitting there thinking about what to write and what to journal about that day. That's just what it is. She started to change up a little bit. I thought I wanted to write stuff, still feeling a little bit tired, a little bit zozzled because I did accounts all day. That's why I've got numbers coming out of my head. So I started to feel a bit zozzled, still wanted to write stuff. So I just kind of, you know, put receipts and an arrow and lots of tea needed and an arrow, wish I drunk and a glass of wine. You know, just kind of like little snifty bits so you kind of knew what it was and the meaning behind it, but not necessarily loads of writing. So, yeah, lots of tea, wish I drunk wine. Accounts day. Aquafit, oh my god, OMG! It was gruelling. It was the worst, it was the hardest Aquafit lesson I have ever done. And I used to do Aquafit a long, long time ago with my mum and her friends, and it wasn't that bad, but oh my god, that day was horrendous. It started to get snow. You know, if you follow me on Instagram or vlogs and stuff, that I have been on snow watch for so long. I love my snow, but we hardly ever get it, and we got some snow. First snow. It's exciting. Today, as it happens, we woke up to loads of snow. If you're watching followed on Instagram, you'll see my snow pics. So I just, they're peeling away a bit. So I used the excuse of the snow to really go to town and use up some of my stickers. Love it. My baby, my old girl Splodgy Wodgy, she's very, very poorly at the moment. Yes. And she's being syringe fed. And is that the last day? Yeah, Saturday the 31st of January. So there we go. That snuck up on me. I wasn't looking at the dates. And I haven't done anything for yesterday, and obviously tonight I will do tonight. So that's why there's nothing there. So there we go then. That was my January. I'll just do a little quick flick back through so you can see. There we go. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you again soon. Bye.